Oh, what is up, guys? I am Philly Gaming, and I'm back with a brand new video on the channel. And today, we are currently recording this video at almost 10 past 2 on a Thursday morning. So yeah, this is an early video, but you guys are not going to see it until tomorrow morning when I wake up from sleep. So yes, you guys will see this video uploaded tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you guys drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more videos like this. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you missed my video earlier, we done the beginner's guide to the to starting MFP grinding for beginners. Yeah, if you don't have the cards at your disposal, like really good cards at your disposal, the beginner's guide to MFP grinding, courtesy of my faction reaction, who inspired that video with his own talking about rubies. But not many people have rubies, but if you're constantly grinding your MFP with a particular method, you should end up having enough MFP for some rubies. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get right into the next part, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into the intermediate portion. Yes, so now we've showed you what to do with sapphires, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, now we've showed you what to do with sapphires. Now we get into the nitty gritty stuff. And now, this is where you expand, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, this is where you expand. Oops. So yeah, this is where you expand your teams out. So yeah, so now you're mod upgrading. So yeah, every step you take, ladies and gentlemen, you're upgrading your team as much as possible, as much as you can. And truly 100% hope for the best. But yeah, now we're getting into the proper stuff. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will run through faction wars, or the grind method, to the best ability that we have, so you guys can 100% know what to do next. Because yes, as I said, this video is going to be in one of 3 parts, ladies and gentlemen, but it turns out that it's going to be 1 in 4 parts, because yes, well, it might be 1 in 5, but only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Only time will tell what the story will bring. So yeah, so now we just need to figure out what we want to do here for the final person. But yeah, so I guess we'll bring John Cena, because why not? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we get into the nitty gritty of the intermediate, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the intermediate grind method for you lovely people out there who have subscribed to the channel. So yes, hopefully these guides will help. So we've gone from sapphire, so yeah, so we told you guys how to get the sapphire cards, and now we get into the next stage. So now we've upgraded our cards from the sapphire. Now we've gone ruby, and now and this is how it all goes down. So yes, we'll start with John Cena first, and it's all about the badges. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, every step from beginner to the intermediate to the advanced to the expert MFP grind methods. Yeah, so now we tag in. Yep. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And now we move Booker T. Okay. So that's not gonna happen. Okay, so that's not the play. Okay. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the whole play is to start with Seth Rollins. Cause yeah, he does. I think he does have a he has a 450 splash, and then now this is where the MFP method comes into play, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna wait for the team to go around and deal with them. And now since you have Gunther, WrestleMania Ruby Gunther, now this is where the grind method comes in. Nope. So yeah, now we're talking about Top of Night solo. Okay, so it's all about trying to figure out how to tap out solo. And now we lock in the super finisher. Okay, so he's not. Yeah, so solo's not gonna allow that super finisher to happen. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is also tricks to the madness, by the way. Like this, there is means to being able to overcome certain diversities in in the grind method. If you take on a weekly tower match first, the difficulty of the weekly tower match will definitely be a better factor. But yeah, sometimes the method, sometimes the grind method is not always thorough, but it can be consistent. If it goes the way you want it to, it will be consistent. But yeah, the grind method will be consistent if you can do it correctly. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 500. Yes, we got 556 MFP there in 3 minutes. But the whole objective of MFP grinding is to hit to get the match won in seconds. So if we're not mistaken, this Seth Rollins 14 should be the one that's got a... Yes. This Seth Rollins should be the one that has a 450 splash, which means as a signature. Yeah, so just like the coup de grace, ladies and gentlemen, just like the coup de grace, you move the opponent out the way. Okay. Okay, so it's a knee. And now we've got a knee. We've got Gunther, got his signature. And then I guess
The ring general looking for a submission here. Yeah, elevated Boston crab. Tap out. Tap out.
There you go, guys. There's a super finisher locked in.
Here are your winners.
And now let's see how long it took. Yeah, let's see the time and how long it took. So yeah, there you go, guys. 41 seconds that took, but we got 500. Yes, and we got 516 MFP. But, ladies and gentlemen, as this 5-part MFP grind guide comes into play, you guys will see the more MFP you will get is based on the card type that you use. But yes, this is just a guide to go from beginner to intermediate.
The bell rings, the bloodline will surely be looking to run
to advanced, and then you guys will see the expert. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys will see expert level.
They're just plain dangerous men. Dangerous men, each with a few screws loose in their own respective rights. Yeah, the rest of the family may want nothing to do
of the MFP grind, according to sources. Okay, now Seth Rollins can't get in, but Gunther can. And now we do that. And now we become John Cena. And there you go, guys. All you need to do with the person on your team, just use someone for defending. So whatever you're trying to do does not get broke up. So yes, so there's 516 MFP in 47 seconds. It would be, I guess, you could probably swap out Seth Rollins to have someone that has a faster springboard. Do we have anybody? A Ruby that we can swap out to replace him? Probably not. Yeah, like we probably don't have anybody. Oh, okay, we do. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, perfect. We've got a Ruby Supercard Finn Balor here. Unfortunately, some cards you see here, guys, they aren't obtainable, but they're, yeah, like, some of them aren't obtainable anymore, but you guys will get to see, you guys will have should have alternate cards you guys can put in place to counteract the cards that you guys are missing. Yeah, so personally, we tag in Booker T, and then we hit the sidekick, and then we basically just move into the corner, use Finn Balor, hit the coup de grace for good measure. While he's stunned, we'll hit the scissor kick, and now, for even better measure, and go for the win. We use the WrestleMania Gunther, we get the Rage. Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, so right now, Gunther does not, so he didn't have, okay, so he didn't have signature, or he didn't have a second finisher, and that was not what we needed. Okay, so there's nothing gonna happen there. Okay, cool.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Okay, so now Gunther has that short arm clothesline. We can set him up in a super finisher and become John Cena. So yes, now we'll set him up in a super finisher. Okay, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the next stage to your MFP grind. So yes, if you follow these guides, you will be able to get a lot of MFP within hours. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.
To stand back for a moment and